So today I'll be showing you two games, Tokyo Extreme Racers or TXR and Japanese Drift Master, or I guess it's pronounced JDM Japanese Drift Masters. So I'll just be talking a bit about the games and what I think about them, um, kind of just what they're about, stuff inside of the games, etc., etc. So yeah, that's pretty much what we'll be talking about. So pretty much, I just want to go over some stuff that's been added to the game. I've played this game at since day one, since release day. I really like it. Um, I took a break from it, so there's a lot of new stuff that are in the game. So I just want to go over that real quickly, and then talk about pros and cons, maybe why you should or shouldn't buy this game. So when the game first came out, the menu for like cars was a lot smaller. Now it's way bigger. There's been like a lot of updates. I don't know when it's released. I think it released like last year. I think 2024 or 2025. So it's been a hot minute. They added a lot of more car. That sounded stupid. They added a lot more cars, and like for example, they added more Hondas, more Toyotas, and they added like newer cars, like from 2017, and I think they added one from 2024. I think, and then I think no, I don't think. I know they added the 240Z, and for some reason, oh, yeah, they also added the GR Yaris. I'm excited to try that out. But yeah, they added a lot more cars, so you have a lot more variety to play with and mess with. You know, I think it's just really cool how many cars they have versus the next game I'm going to talk about. So this game is definitely, I would say TXR, Tokyo Extreme Racers, definitely get a lot of bang for your buck. All right, so some pros and cons about the game. Um, One, the drifting is ass. You can't really drift in the game. It is a racing game, so what do you expect? That's one. Two, the sense of speed is kind of weird. It's kind of iffy. So it's kind of like, though most games are like that, I would say. Um, that's two. There's not a lot to say. It's not too graphics intensive. The other than the actual road and cars itself, the like outside world is kind of just whatever. Even then, the roads are just fucking roads. Nothing too special. That doesn't rain or anything. You can equip this thing called Aura to your car. So, I mean, I guess that makes it a little bit cooler. The body kits aren't too special. Sometimes there'll be like certain body kits, but you only get three choices on every single car. In some cars, you can't even choose, like, you can't even change the body kit, which kind of sucks. um, the stickers are the decals, so like customizing your car's appearance. The decals, you can make some pretty cool stuff. I made some pretty cool stuff. Um, you just have a list of what you can do. So I'm not entirely sure if you could like import an image into it, but I kind of doubt it, but I don't know. But yeah, I mean, the customization's okay. You can make some pretty cool shit. I do like, I mean, I like it for some cars, not all of them though. And then I would also say steering, like if you're using a wheel, like a G920 or something, it's kind of I like my force feedback high when I put it to max. It's not really high force feedback, but if you have a e-brake, the e-brake works. If you have a shifter, the shifter will work. Just mess around with settings and whatnot. And yeah, you're pretty much to go. There's not much else to say about the game. It's not bad. It's pretty good. You get about, I would say, 100 hours. Not even 100. Probably like 30 to 50 hours if you were focusing just on the story. Maybe more than that since it is a little lengthy story, and then you also have all of the extra stuff. So the two DLCs are free, I think, as well. But yeah, the extra content at the very end of the game, that took me a little bit. I haven't even finished it completely. But yeah, that took me a little bit. Like getting there took me a little bit. And then actually doing what I want, like what cars I want and whatnot, that took me a little bit. So yeah, you can definitely play this game for a hot minute. And then you can probably also get it for less on CD keys or something. I just got it from Steam, it's whatever. But yeah, I would recommend this game. Solid 6 or 7 out of 10. No pun intended. Good game. I think it cost about $50 now. I may be wrong about that. I may be completely off about that. I think it's going to be around 30 to 50. I haven't checked. I'm not going to check. I'm going to check. So yeah, it's about $50. I thought it was 30. I think the main story, then yeah, I think it'll take about 30 hours. I think it's going to take you 30 to 50 to beat all of it. Probably less than that. I'm probably just being dumb. But it should take you about 30 hours to beat the game. Maybe 50. If you want to like customize your car or pimp out your car, maybe you want to do that to other cars and everything. Might take you a bit longer, but yeah, I think it's definitely worth it. You can check CD keys as well and whatnot. So yeah, I just think it's a good game. This is Japanese Drift Master or JDM. JDM Japanese Drift Master. I think it's also 30 to $50. I would assume. Yeah, let's just get straight into it. Alright, so let's just go over some pros. One, the game looks really good. I'm not talking just about the roads and whatnot, but it looks really good. I am running on high settings with OBS. I could probably run ultra without OBS, but you know, high, I'm getting good frames and everything. It's not stuttery. I'm running a 3060 Ti, so you know. So yeah, it's pretty good. That is for the graphics. I would say the actual part of like the art style, I guess, is kind of weird. Well, it's just different, not weird. But yeah, it's just different. It takes a little bit of getting used to. It's still good. I still enjoy it. The music is really good. I really like the Eurobeat. I don't have to put on Spotify. For TXR, I like to put on Spotify. For this game, I just listen to the Eurobeat that's in the game. I like the cameras as well. I really only like two. I like the first one, so like the normal one, and then I like the second one, which is where it's on the wing. That really gives you like it makes you feel like you're going a lot faster. So I'll be going 100 miles per hour. It feels like I'm going 100 miles per hour. I've never been going 100 miles per hour in a freeway or anything, so I wouldn't know, but if like that's what I feel like it would be. Very hard to control the car and whatnot. But yeah, those are some pros. Also, I don't know if Forza had this or what, but Y, you can press Y to clutch. So I'm using Xbox controller. I can actually clutch kick with the controller. I don't know if I've ever done that before on like any other game, but yeah, that's really cool. A is the handbrake, so I don't like to use the handbrake. I like to clutch, so I think that is a really nice addition. You also have drift challenges. You can do drag challenges and circuit challenges, I think. But yeah, let's go over some slight cons. I would say, one, the game isn't optimized, but if it crashes or anything, just lower the settings. Lower the, like let's say you have it at high, if it crashes, go to medium or go to low. That's one. Let's say two, the drifting is really iffy. Like, I don't know, when I first played the game and I tried to use my G920 wheel, I just couldn't. I don't know why, but I just couldn't use my wheel. I don't know if my shifter connected or not either. I don't know if it was working. It has been a long time since I used my wheel on this game, so maybe I'll try it out again. Maybe it'll work. But yeah, I just used a normal controller. Um, the drifting definitely takes a little bit of time to get used to, but it's a pretty good game. Well, pretty decent game. Let's see, what other cons? I mean, yeah, there's not a lot of cars. There's not too many cars. There's also not too much customization with the cars. Actually, no, I take that back. I'm pretty sure there's a decent amount of customization with the cars. You can do some pretty cool stuff with the exhaust and whatnot. You get some crazy ass exhaust. I'd say if you want like customization, but you don't want to play Need for Speed, play this game. This game definitely gives you a lot of customization. Just takes a little bit to get used to. So those are really just some pros and cons about the game. I like the game. I would say I'm not gonna check the price really. I think it's like 30 or 40 bucks. Well, I can just check right now, but I think it's like 30 or 50 bucks. It's probably less than that, I would assume. But yeah, it's $35. I would say $35 for it. It's like pretty decent. They have some DLC, like I said, DLC, US cars, the DLC. I didn't buy them, so I wouldn't know, like if they're good or not. But yeah, it's a pretty fun game for 35 bucks. You definitely get a good amount. You definitely get like, I think 30 plus hours is pretty good. But once you finish the game, it kind of falls off because you're just doing the same shit to make money. But yeah, I would say if you kind of just want a decent game, and then if they added something that you can delete your save file and then restart the game, that's amazing, that's great. But if you can't, then it's kind of iffy. But yeah, I would say it's a good game overall. Like, I would put it at like 5 or 6 out of 10. Solid 5 or 6. It just lacks in the drifting, like how it feels. And then I feel like the actual graphics is kind of iffy. And then the fact that, at least from what I know, you can't delete your save file and restart the game. If you can't do that, it's not like a 7 or an 8. So yeah, because then there's no replayability. But yeah, that's all I have to say. Decent game, 5 or 6 out of 10. I would recommend you buy it if you like drifting and you just want something different. Also, it's in Japan. You can go in the city or like the mountains and whatnot, Satoge and whatnot. So yeah, you know, you have a good day. Fuck me, bro. So yeah, if you just like drifty games or racing games, these two games are for you. If you want to see more like content of these actual games, let me know, and then I'll probably post some shit on that. Yeah, have a good day.